Imagine an animal that can freeze completely solid, no heartbeat, no brain activity, no breath, and then come back to life like nothing happened. That creature isn't a sci-fi monster or some mythical beast. It's a frog. Specifically, a group of cold-hardy frogs that have evolved nature's most astonishing survival trick. Their bodies can tolerate ice forming inside them, something that would instantly kill almost any other animal. But these frogs don't die, they wait. They suspend life. And when warmth returns, so do they. This is one of the most extreme biological survival feats on Earth. And today, you're about to see how it works. The tension starts with this. Freezing normally destroys cells. Ice crystals rip through membranes like knives. Blood stops moving. Organs shut down. Oxygen ceases to circulate. Brain activity flatlines. Everything that defines life simply stops. So how does a frog endure a condition that should be universally fatal? What biological miracle lets them play dead with near perfection? The secret begins the moment cold strikes. As the temperature drops, the frog's body triggers an emergency reflex. Ice starts forming, not inside the frog, but around it, on its skin. That external ice acts like a biological alarm system. It tells the frog's body to begin its freeze protocol. Hormones surge. Metabolism slows. And in seconds, the frog switches from a living animal to a survival machine, operating on instinct alone. Here's the hook stopper. The frog's liver becomes its most important organ. It floods the frog's bloodstream with glucose, yes, sugar. The same sugar humans use for energy becomes a biological antifreeze. The concentration skyrockets, reaching levels that would kill other animals. But in frogs, it's life-saving. This glucose protects cells from ice damage. It prevents them from collapsing and tearing. It buys the frog precious time as freezing begins. Now, tension rises further. Because even with antifreeze, the frog isn't safe. Ice still forms inside its body. Its heart stops beating almost instantly. Blood freezes in place. The frog's lungs stop moving, unable to inflate. Brain waves go flat. It's a state indistinguishable from death. But somehow, the frog isn't truly dead. It's in a biological pause. A pause no mammal could survive. Inside the frog, water begins leaving the cells. This is key to survival. Instead of letting ice crystals form inside delicate cell interiors, the frog forces water out into spaces where ice can grow without damaging structures. It's controlled dehydration, a strategy nature rarely uses in vertebrates. The frog shrinks slightly. Tissues tighten, but the cells remain intact. This is how life endures inside a frozen body. The ice spreads slowly, but with devastating precision. Blood freezes in veins like plumbing clogged with frost. Skin stiffens, eyes frost over. Even the frog's muscles harden, locked in place. The animal cannot move, cannot breathe, cannot think. It's trapped in its frozen shell. But underneath the stillness, every molecule of glucose is defending the frog's cells. It's a silent, frozen war between life and the cold. While frozen, the frog's body temperature can drop below zero. Not a little sometimes, as low as -6 degrees Celsius or lower. For a creature with soft organs, that's lethal. Yet the frog endures. It doesn't panic. It doesn't resist. It simply waits, relying on chemistry to keep its cells intact. This is survival by surrender, a strategy so counterintuitive it feels impossible. But for frogs, it's routine. Days may pass. Weeks may pass. The frog remains unmoving, entombed in ice. Predators walk by, unaware the frog beneath their feet is alive. The frog's blood remains frozen solid the entire time. Organs have zero activity. If you pick them, but its cells are quietly protected, guarded by antifreeze molecules and controlled dehydration. Life lingers there silent and waiting. Then, without warning, spring warmth begins to return. The sun melts the ice crust. Temperatures rise. And the frog's body responds with one of the most astonishing resurrections in nature. Ice inside the frog begins to thaw, drip by drip. Glucose concentrations adjust automatically. Cells rehydrate, muscles soften. And then, against every expectation, the heart starts beating again. At first, the heartbeat is irregular, a hesitant spark of returning life. Then it steadies. Blood begins circulating. Oxygen moves through tissues. Organs reboot as if waking from sleep. The frog blinks. It inhales. It twitches a leg. And with one slow breath, the animal returns fully to the world of the living. A creature that was frozen solid is alive again. This resurrection isn't magic. It's biology pushed to its limits. The frog doesn't lose brain function from the freeze because glucose protects neural pathways. The frog doesn't suffer heart damage because ice does not rupture cardiac muscle. It doesn't suffocate because metabolic demands were near zero during freezing. Its blood thaws without clotting. Its cells rehydrate without bursting. Every step is perfectly timed. Nature engineered a survival sequence smoother than any human technology. Now imagine the intensity of this moment. The frog's first breath after thawing is like a machine restarting after months of disuse. Its organs warm, its muscles stretch, its instincts return, and its body shifts back into normal metabolic mode. There's no confusion, no injury, just life. Pure, undeniable life. Evolution didn't grant this ability lightly. Frogs evolved this antifreeze survival strategy in regions where winter temperatures drop dangerously low. Without this adaptation, they'd die every year. So natural selection rewarded frogs that could endure freezing. Generation after generation, their bodies perfected the system. More glucose, stronger cell membranes, better dehydration control. Each winter was a test. Each spring was proof of survival. But here comes another hook stopper. Not every frog species can do this. Only a few have mastered the freeze-thaw cycle. Wood frogs are the champions. But other species, like certain tree frogs, have their own variations. Still, most frogs would die instantly if frozen. Their cells would rupture. Their blood would crystallize. Their organs would collapse. Only the selected few bear nature's frozen blessing. Scientists study these frogs for one reason. Humans can't do what frogs do. If humans freeze, ice destroys cells. Organs fail. Reviving is impossible. But frogs bypass all of that with elegance. Their antifreeze system might one day inspire medical breakthroughs, long-term organ preservation, emergency trauma survival, even space travel. Frogs, in their tiny bodies, carry secrets humans desperately want to understand. As temperatures warm further, the frog begins moving freely. It hops away from the icy puddle that nearly killed it. It resumes hunting insects. Its skin softens, its blood flows normally, and the memory of winter fades from its body. It doesn't struggle with long-term damage. It doesn't limp or weaken. Its biology is flawless in its recovery. This is the power of built-in antifreeze. The frog's frozen survival isn't a trick, it's a lifestyle. Every year, the frog expects to freeze. Every year, it prepares its liver and cells for the coming cold. And every year, the cycle repeats without failure. Freeze, wait, thaw, live. This rhythm defines its existence. An existence built around conquering winter. Think of it, an animal that can die without dying. One that shuts down every biological function, but stays intact. One that risks freezing solid, yet returns unscathed. This pushes the definition of life to its edge. It challenges what we think bodies can endure. It shows that survival has forms far beyond human imagination. The frog is a reminder that nature still holds mysteries deeper than we understand. So the next time you see a small frog sitting near a pond, remember what it's capable of. You're looking at an animal that battles winter with nothing but chemistry and instinct. A creature that trusts freezing instead of fearing it. A survivor that perfects the art of resurrection. Its body is a vault of biological secrets. Its blood is antifreeze. Its cells are shielded. Its life is suspended and restored with precision. And now you know the extraordinary truth behind a frog's frozen miracle.